Have you ever heard of a white label product? So, white label products are sold by different stores with their own branding and logo, but the products themselves are actually the same and manufactured by a third party. For example, according to one website I read, one factory in India makes almost identical clocks for Pier 1 and for Target. And I guarantee you the clock at Pier 1 costs more than the clock at Target. And there's more. The same exact factory, that same factory also creates similar products for IKEA and Crate and Barrel. The label is going to say Target or IKEA or Pier 1 or Crate and Barrel, but the source is actually exactly the same. A same or similar product, just a different label. And that's kind of what Jesus is pointing out to Peter when he says in Matthew 16:23, you do not have in mind the things of God, but the things of men. Because as we saw, Peter had one concept of what a Messiah would do. A Messiah comes in with an army, maybe with divine superpowers, and smites the political enemies of Israel and rules as king on a throne in Jerusalem. And when Jesus says he's going to be killed and raised to life, Peter says, no, stop talking like that. But Jesus is saying, Peter, what you have in mind is not a revolution. It's just a rebranding of the same old thing. The things of men. The label's different, but what's in the package is exactly the same. Authoritarian, manipulative, bossy, violent rulers. That's not really revolutionary. It's just putting a different label on the same old methods and the same old values. It comes from the same old satanic source. But the way of Jesus is a different product. It's a truly revolutionary revolution. Totally new ingredients. It comes from a different place, a different factory, right? Jesus says the kingdom of God isn't like armies. It's like yeast slowly working its way through dough. The kingdom of God is victorious by its leaders being servants, not warriors. The kingdom of God can only be entered when you're like a child in innocence and wonder. So the challenge for Christians today is let's not put the label Christian on the same old thing from the same old place. Let's be something new, something revolutionary. Let's be the only people who follow the one that told us victory is by serving. Victory comes from carrying our cross, by being flawed but faithful followers of the one true revolutionary. I hope you join us this weekend at TLC or your own local church as we all continue this series. Details at flawedfollower.com.